Hello, welcome to ASEMER Records. My name is Mr. Sifa, Lou Sifa. I'm the CEO here at ASEMER Records. I'd like to welcome you here today because I'm sure you know why you are here. We are interested in signing you to our record label, which, as I'm sure you know, is a very, very great achievement. Now, before we start this meeting process, is there any questions you would like to ask? This microphone. We've got the microphone here purely for a precautionary measure. We like to tape all of our meetings for legal reasons and whatnot, just in case, because we've had troubles in the past with those sort of things. Now, here in front of me on the desk, I've got 2 copies of the contract that we are willing to offer you. Here's my copy. Your copy's here. You take this. Now really, again, giving you that contract in this meeting is just a precautionary measure. There's really no reason to read it or anything. I mean, we're professionals here at ASEMER Records, so we know what we're doing. There's not going to be any mistakes in there. There's really no reason to read it. As you may know, here we've had many success stories at our little humble label. One of them you may know is Jimmy Falcon. He's literally sold tens of records under our name. He's currently living in LA, in a trailer park just outside the city. Nice area though. He's doing well for himself. You see, that's the kind of thing that we can offer you, at this record label. Sorry. Oh, you're wondering why we only invited you to the interview and not the rest of your band? Well, see, this is something that we wanted to talk to you about. We feel you can go much further in this game as a solo artist. Doing it for yourself, the band were merely holding you back from achieving your goals. We think you'd be a better solo artist. I mean, look at the likes of Beyonce. She was in a group, a successful group, but then when she went out and did it on her own, she was even more successful, which is why we think you could be the next Beyonce. So that's why I've done that. On the subject of changing things around, we wanted to discuss, we're going to be changing your genre. We're not going to be playing what you were playing before. Not quite sure how I could describe it, but we're not going to be playing that anymore, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to be playing a new genre, my creation, among others, but it was mainly my idea. It's called Tingles. It's a new experimentary wave in alternative music. The kids love it, they'll lap it up, it'll be a huge success, so don't worry about it. We're going to have some experts come in, people who have worked with me alongside creating this amazing new genre. They'll come in, teach you a few things, and then you'll be the next new thing on the market, for Tingles. Now, let's see some of the things that we've put in here. Yep. 90% of revenue goes to us. Yep, that seems right. Okay, seems here we need to discuss advances. An advance is an amount of money that we will give to you in order to make your album, new music in the studio, or whatever you need in that process to be able to make that music. The thing with this is that you will not receive any money from the music you make until all that money is repaid back to us in the in the record label, basically. So we give you this money, you've got to earn that money back in record sales before we can actually give you any money. So keep that in mind. Now let's see. We should be giving you £100,000 in advance. No, that definitely doesn't seem right. There's definitely some added zeros onto that because we definitely can't afford that. So let me just make some quick amendments here. Here we go. That's much better. £10 is what we'll be giving you to make this album. Yeah, as I said, you won't earn anything from your record sales until you've repaid that £10 back from record sales to us. Don't worry about that contract I've given you. You'll be handed a new one on the way out. You'll be able to get a new one from the front desk. Just ask Sheila, she's lovely, she'll do anything for you. Now, we've booked in 1 month of studio time at the label owned studio that we have. For that 1 month though, you will only be required for around about 3 days. We're thinking about 3 days. Technology these days, they can do it all. You only really need to be there to lay down the basic vocal melody, maybe a few synth lines, but really, technology can do it all. You don't need to be there. So yeah, we'll have you for 3 days, probably near the end of the process. We'll have our guys in the studio making the music. We'll bring you in for the last few days just to add the finishing touches to your music, You know how it is. The techie in the studio will be included. He's an excellent techie. He's worked on many projects. He's got literally days of experience, so he knows what he's doing. He's a good guy. Now we can have another peruse of the contract. Fiddly things these are. No, that's not right. We don't want that in there. Yeah, we can get rid of that. No. Let me just change that to 50%. There you go. Okay. Everything seems to be in order there. I'd like to thank you for showing up on time today. Not many people tend to even show up at all to these meetings, so thank you for that. Sorry, what was that? My suit. You say you like my suit? Yeah, I wanted to. It's one of my favourite suits. I wanted to dress up today because I think it's going to be a good day. I think I'm going to be making a lot of money today, so I thought I'd dress nicely, for the occasion. Okay, all that's left is to sign these contracts and get the hell out of here. Okay, as a CEO, obviously, I need to sign this contract. It's just... go. Just managed to fit my signature on there, but I think it will look nice. You know, on second thought, there's not really much point of you signing on there. We'll handle that for you. You know, we'll get your name down on that, make sure it's all legally binding. You know, so there's no way out. As I said, you haven't even got a proper copy of the contract yet. We need to change it and stuff. So we'll have Sheila sort it out, and you don't need to worry about it. Just you go home. On the way out, give Sheila your bank details so we can get all that sorted. You know, give you what you need. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for coming in today. On your way out, remember to contact Sheila. Give her your details because that's really important. And then, like I said, you don't need to worry about signing it, and that's all good. Thanks for coming in. Remember, my name's Lou Sifa, CEO here at ASEMER Records. If you ever need to contact me, you have my card and my number. I'll see you another time.